There are 45 minutes left in the trading week. Of course, it is a holiday shortened week here, guys. Oh, next week is because Monday is off. Happy July 4th to everybody. The market is in the green. A good way to end things off. S&P 500 leading things up 0.7%. The Dow at 0.5%, but the NASDAQ strong like a bull up another 1%. We didn't need the green from Miss V today. You'll see the TSX basically flat, and as usual, Brazil doing its own thing. Unfortunately, you do see Bitcoin and Ethereum slightly to the downside. Disney was in the news earlier with some disappointing numbers when it came with their subscribers for Disney Plus. So they're a bit of a mover. There are lots of big movers today, including Krispy Kreme, trying to make a bit of a comeback in the afternoon after falling down to around that $19 level. It should be an exciting one, guys. Go get it.
Okay, we're just watching. Oh, goal! Italy 1-0. It just happened, boys and girls. There it is, 1-0 against the greatest team in the world, Belgium. Italy 1-0. There we go. So, all right, let's go. Now we're ready to rock and roll. Oh, we already scored on Belgium, guys. 1-0. There it is, world number 1, Belgium. Can get taken out by Italy there. So let's get excited as we get ready to rock and roll. Welcome to a trading show. It's going to be the fastest 45 minutes on YouTube. Here we go. Okay, so let's just ready to rock and roll. Now we are into Krispy Kreme. This was a much better take right here at 9:30. Let's see. That's on a nice free kick here. Bang. All right. Okay. 1930, a much better spot there than when we're going. Someone's saying offside. Oh, maybe it's offside. I don't know. We'll wait to see here. Okay. Upside going now. Donut. So we like that trade now. We like it better at 1930, but we're in this one again. We survived the Palantir dip down by buying more at 41s, at 40s again, and taking that off. Look at this retracement back right to VWAP. Right when we left the show, we were doubling down, tripling down our position on this name. Bang to the upside. That turned out to be a good trade there. Really happy with the way that turned out. And then we're still on, believe it or not, we've still got Wish. And we could have took this out here. A little disappointed that we didn't take it out when this cracked with all this volume. But let's see if Wish can pick it up again here. Yeah, maybe it is offside there. Nah, it's only 0-0 now. So we'll have to wait to see on that one. Microsoft. Okay, another one, guys. All-time highs as well. Microsoft. 277.85 right now. Microsoft is tick, 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 boom. When we started the show, we started with, hey, maybe we will be able to buy Microsoft on a dip. We had that opportunity at 272. Didn't go any lower than that, but look at this chart. Arun, I don't know if we're going to find a better, clearer trend than this today to the upside.
Yeah, you know, Microsoft was one of them. Apple was the other. All top tech stocks went through, pretty much just went straight up. There's not a whole lot you can really expect. Yes, I'm putting on my mic. Why? Because I don't do this on the regular. That's why you see me scrambling right at the end. But in terms of trading wise, you have the top names going straight up. You see the futures quietly, surprisingly, on a day like today. I'm actually surprised that it's gone from 20 all the way to 40. It's a 20-point move, which is more than yesterday, which is quite impressive on the ES futures. NASDAQ's up just over 1% as well, quite strong going into the close, which makes the close that much more interesting for me. A couple of trades that I left you guys with in the morning. I was looking at MRN around 20. I was able to finally pick that up just after lunchtime. Was able to maybe make $1.40 and change on it. I'm fully out of this as it comes back towards 22 even. If it breaks out to the upside in the late session, that's fine. I've already made my money there. AMD, the big one that we were paying attention to, the 94 break, looking for that 95 break, took some for 50 cents, and then looking for that expansion from 95. It just completely fell apart. It turned around, but it just lost any buy volume that we had after 95. So I dumped that trade as soon as we came back in and couldn't get back up. So I was able to make 50 cents on the first half and like 80 something cents on the second half. And we're walking away. The other one, JD, I've closed out positions on. That 76.20 short, and was able to get out a bunch in front of 80, and then finally got them all out at 76 even. So that's pretty much how it went. WABA as well. That was a position I had going after the show ended. That I flattened out as well. And the last trade I've got, I actually still have from this morning, is a short on CCL just underneath 26. I'm going to dump this one fairly soon. As soon as we get just above 22, 23 or so on CCL, I'll take that loss. It's a 23-cent loss. That's fine. And we're going to go flat into the close. I may take a position on the futures depending how the futures reacts. Again, I'm looking to play off of algorithmic trading towards the end of the day. At this point, you kind of walk away from levels and you trade if you have the experience anyways, you would trade how the algorithms would play towards the end of the day, because there is volume that needs to be done as people adjust their positions going into a long weekend. Keep in mind, long weekend on Monday, right? No trading for the American markets, the US markets on Monday, so we will be off as well. And you're just gonna pay attention to the volume because it'll be higher than normal because of that. But for now, though, we're just going to keep an eye on, I'm going to keep an eye on the chat. So if you guys want me to take a look at stocks, just throw it out. I've got one position. I'm not doing a whole lot, and I don't expect to be doing a whole lot at this time of day. So if you want me to take a look at stocks, or you just want to throw some topics out there, just put them in the chat. I'll keep an eye on that and see if we can help you out.
I was really hoping that Marin Software would be doing something here, and it's not. I was looking at this little level break right there, 2240, or 2250, I guess. We were going to try to check out that spot there on Marin, but it looks like it's dipping back down. I don't really want to go short this name up 45%. I think the right thing to do is to look for names that have momentum, especially now that we only have, that 25. Well, we have 40 minutes, but before the imbalances come out, 2250. So we're going to take that if it does break. It looks like it's starting to pick up some steam right now. Just need the volume to get going on here, and then we can get MRIN to the upside. What's up, Neil?
Yeah, just want to show you guys a sequential brands here. Obviously, it was a big mover, halted earlier on today, but made a significant top at 25, and then on volume, teetering all the way down to 1850. So you want something that's moving here. It did have a failure lower than this, I guess, bag holder high from just earlier in May, like $28. It's coming right into that halt price potentially at $15.60. But one of the biggest movers this afternoon, of course, it was at Disney News, but also Krispy Kreme on the move as well, trying to catch that bounce on the upside.
Yeah.
Oh, man, we got 5180 there on Uber. Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at Uber there to go as well because we have DD trading. Yeah, so we have Krispy Kreme. I mean, this is we took this trade as soon as we got on the air. So you guys saw that. You could have had this price with us. 56. I just noticed the spread though. I wasn't actually. I mean, I wasn't aware of this until I took this trade. Right now, I didn't realize the spread was this big right now for a $19 stock. Obviously, it's birthday yesterday on IPO. So just. If you're trading on the retail side of things, just be very, very specific with the prices you put in. If you are going to put in market orders on Krispy Kreme, I don't think there's a problem. There's a lot of dark pools. Most of the orders, especially with pay for order flow, you'll be routed to one of these dark pools. So it's not a big deal. Use Robinhood, Wealthsimple, something like that. Webull, all pay for order flow, I believe. Anyways, definitely Robinhood. So you'll probably get some dark pools. But here we go to the upside. A nice little winner for us. We're along 56 right now. Printing 70s. So I think, I think for Krispy Kreme, we get back to 20. So let's wait to see if we could do that. We'll put 50 cents in our pocket and move on. Probably more like 40 cents, and we'll take that one with a grain of salt, hopefully coming back in. Ford from the morning, just to recap some of the stuff that we were doing this morning, big dip buys, and then we were rewarded with our patience. Remember we said that we weren't really sure why this was happening to Ford. Came all the way to the downside. We had some good delivery numbers, so we protect that downside. We use 1475 as our out. There's really nothing technical about it. I would show you that. It's just more of a level. And then look, we get that spike up there to 15. We take a piece out. Now we're holding that 10%, but we should just get out now as we're getting ready to crack through VWAP. So a big trade for us on Ford today. Turned out to be fine. No losers. As you can see, all of our outs are above all of our ins. So that's always a good sign when you're trying to go long. So far, so good on that one. You talked about Apple earlier, Arun, and you know what? Right now, it's kind of just chilling out, AAPL. A lot of these names, I don't know what to expect now. Going into a long weekend. Happy 4th of July to everybody. We had Canada Day yesterday. That was really fun. Spent time with family and friends, and now we wait for a big weekend. We are not here on Monday, guys, though. We've been told to tell you that once every 20 minutes. So there's your 1 minute, one warning now. We'll tell you again at 3:40, and then we'll remind you at 4 because, why not? We're not here on Monday, so I hope everyone enjoys their holidays. We'll be back when the U.S. markets open on Tuesday.
Yeah, so I put it out there for topics in the chat, and the chat came through. So a bunch of different topics here. I know, Nick, you wanted BLIN. It's pretty, here's the chart. This is a 30-minute chart, multi-day breakout if you get above 850. But I also would be very suspicious about breakouts late in the session because it's easy to run some stops right in the end. Because there's a lot of news coming, not news, but a lot of headwinds, right? You have the imbalance. If there's an imbalance on BLIN, it'll spin the trade right back around. Say you trade the breakout, and then imbalance comes out negative. This thing's coming right back down. So I'm very suspicious about taking breakout trades this late in the day. If you want to set it up on a multi-day basis, maybe a swing trade, 850 break, a 650 stop, something like that. But for now, at least, just keep an eye on the levels and set up your trades for the next trading session, because I wouldn't trade intraday right now. If you are taking it on a longer term basis, then great. But intraday wise, I would stay away from any sort of breakouts. Nicole, Starbucks and Apple. Well, Starbucks looks like it's reaching, you're not going to see it here, but it does look like Starbucks is hitting that 115 mark. Going back to early May, the high, I'm looking at another chart here, late May was around 114.50 and change. We're now above that. You got some headwinds at 116. So what I would want to do with Starbucks is see if it comes back down towards 115 and can hold some support. If it can, then you may actually have a bounce back towards 116 as a potential, I guess, buy on the dip situation. And Apple, what can you say about Apple? Apple's on complete fire right now. We tried to get in earlier this morning. I actually looked at the order I was trying to get in with. I missed it by 2 cents. I had put the order at 55, 137.55. It came down to 137.57, I believe. So I did miss that entry by a couple cents. And here we are approaching 140 and above any resistance that we have. So this thing can go towards 142, 143. I think going back to about late January, early February, you are looking at some resistance around that 142 mark. So keep an eye on that. But for now, this thing is gone. And keep in mind, Apple has the largest weighting in the indexes, right? In NASDAQ, it's over 10%. In the S&P, I think it's somewhere above 5%. So it is a big mover on both indexes in the US. So NASDAQ 100, S&P 500. So just be aware that whatever Apple decides to do, it's going to drag some indexes with it. What's up, Sean?
This is a great game. A lot of big saves happening here. Okay, so we are in bling bling here. Yeah, just Bridgeline Digital. We just took the long there at 814 or what's our price? 817 right now, 817 on Blin. So Bridgestone, we're into that name. It just ran up again today's high. I mean, 860 is day's high, but we just took out 840 again. So let's see if we can get a runner here late, guys. Blin going to the upside right now. Let's see if it wants to carry forward. It may not. And if it doesn't, this is where we're going to get out, man. 790, 789, something like that around there. But there it goes. It just took that out. 840 again. I may just put an order there, see if we take that out and then go longer again at 860. We probably should have done that right there. We got a little bit, I think we got a little bit greedy there when we didn't make that trade out there. So we should have took that 20 cents. We'll put another offer right there on Blin. See if we can't take the 20 cents. 118 million shares today, guys. Probably worth it. See where we go from here. But right now, Blin on the watch for me. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to take this out at this level, but again, if we could just top the day off with another 23 cents, maybe we should just do that. So we're going to put an offer at 840. We'll get out there. And if we're wrong, then we'll take 860 long again. So we'll give up, we'll put 20 cents in our pocket to try to make up more, 20 cents more if it does break. So let's just not, worry too much about this. If it goes up, it goes up. But for right now, we will win. I feel like Cardi B there. If it's up, then it's up. I don't know if you guys know that song. But let's just keep on going now. 840, we're going to put an offer right here for Blin.
Yeah, donut. Everyone loves donuts. Krispy Kreme. You know what's funny is that Krispy Kreme, I've only had, I believe, twice in my life. It's not a common thing in my life, but I understand the desire to get those donuts because they are delicious. Once in a while, because they're terrible for you, but they are delicious.
Ooh.
Anyways, was that a...
Oh, just another save, like Lukaku almost scored. Oh my God. Italy's just holding on here. It should be like 2-0 or 3-0 Belgium at some point.
Over here, I'm like doing this. I'm trying to find the news here. By the way, guys, J&J, watch out. They're at the high of the day on Johnson & Johnson. I was going to come with that in a quick second there, but I actually don't want Italy to win, Sean, because I want England to face, whatever. I mean, I don't want England to face.
Easy route. Where do they play? Ukraine, like world number 50 or something? But anyways, I wish you luck on England as well. So hopefully that England can come through. But trust me, you don't want to see any of this smoke in the finals. You should hope for Italy to lose. But okay, 840. Okay, here we go. So here comes Blin right now. We're going to take it out for 30 cents, hopefully 23 cents, sorry, if we can get it. Where are we? We are right now at 840. We're getting close to that right now. But Italy in the box. Ooh, blocked. Okay, upside right now as we continue to go on Blin. Yeah, this Krispy Kreme donut, Arun is right. Not healthy, but look at that. We just had 40 cents again on this name and we didn't take it. So Krispy Kreme, we're going to wait to the backside here. If we do fall down below this 1937 or so, we'll take this out. We'll probably give it down to 25. So well worth the risk here, I think, anyways, for DNUT. Palantir's not doing anything. We'll probably just get out of this. We're just holding this to see where it flies. We've already taken this out. That was a good out for us. And obviously, and if you're just watching now for the first time, like I always look back at levels in the afternoon, like where did we get things out before? What is the potential there for VWAP trade and things like that? So right now, Palantir just at the bottoms, and we'll just see what happens. 24.55 is not a horrible spot there. We'll see if we can get some imbalance data to help this one go to the upside. But right now, with 3:30, so only 30 minutes left in the day, we'll wait to see where we go from here. Wish continues its move to the downside. The charts are super, super slow. Like, I don't know what's going on today to the downside. We'll put a bid on Wish right here, 1160. We'll see if we can get that as well. But right now we're cruising. No real new positions, just on Blinn and on Donut for right now. And we're watching Ford. What's up?
So a couple of things here. One, we get to make fun of me for trading this morning. And then I want to talk about Wave here on the low of the day. Now, keep in mind, this gapped up from $11 in yesterday's session. This is another one of those day two crazy little bumps there. Yeah, you guys are right. You can see there. These are actually shorts. I didn't go long through the top, but I actually had the short. And then made basically the top wick at 29.80. Now down at the low of the day. So key level approaching here on Wave at 18.25 or so. It's bouncing $1 higher than that. So trying to end the week holding some of these gains. Still up 76%, but no longer part of the 100% club.
Yeah, going back to donuts, and it's been a while since lunchtime, so I am kind of hungry as well. 2060 is where I'm looking. Potentially, if you can get above here, again, this is a setup for another day, not for today. If you can get above 2060 and start to settle in, you might actually be able to play off of the support here around between 2050 and 20 even. Again, that's all conditional. You need to get above 2060. You need to settle in, meaning you need to be able to actually absorb some selling and stay above as well. So if you can, then you have a real chance of going back towards 22 even on the upside. What I do want to do, though, since there's not a whole lot going on and Starbucks is taking off and the market itself is at highs right now, put it in the chat. What donut is your favorite? Because me personally, I do like those. When I do eat them, I do like those Boston creams. I know some people are not a fan of that. Some people some people really hate it, actually. But I am a huge fan of the Boston cream donuts there. Sean, what's your favorite there?
I don't know. People are saying goal, but I'm on a crazy delay here because here comes the corner kick. Oh, no. That's not a goal by Italy. My favorite donut? I could steal Neil's because I know what his is, but are there any donuts with pineapples on top? That would be mine. No, I'm just playing around. I don't mind just a straight honey glazed is not a bad one. I used to like, I don't know if it's a Canadian thing, but a Dutchie, like they have the raisins inside. A lot of people don't like raisins, but I am a fan of raisins. So that would be one, a Dutchie, but we are getting a little bit off track here again. But Neil, your favorite donut, just in case people have been sleeping under a rock for a while?
If you don't know, I love apple fritters. They are the greatest donut ever made, guys. They're tasty. Every single bet I make is either for $1 or for an apple fritter. That is an actual true story, guys. Sean, that Blinn doing a heck of a lot of volume, so I think it's going to be the one to watch here. But also check out, what was it, EFOI? That one was popping up on the radar just because, this is a stock show. There's some of these things moving.
There is some of these things. Okay, so I just saw Italy score, but how delayed is my feed here? If you guys are telling me that. So it's 1-0. As long as that doesn't get called back, I have no idea. But yeah, I'm on a way delay. I guess I got to refresh this feed because I'm just seeing it right now. So there it is. That looks like that'll stand as there's a lot of hugging and weird things happening on the field right now. So it looks like it's going to be 1-0 good guys right now. So for anyone that's a Belgium fan, good guys would be Italy today, and we'll see if they can pull that one out. Okay, Virgin Galactic, my number one trade of the day. We can go back over to that again. That's going to be our trade of the day. We obviously got rid of that a little bit too soon, there it is, all the way to the downside. Yeah, too soon, you think? Right there, 49.50. We talked about it, why in the trade of the day, why we got out right there. This could have been another spot to get short. That was really the one that was missed, the 49 break. Other than that, unless you just shorted every pop, which is dangerous in this name, that's all. I mean, you know, right here was another spot, 47. And I'm just wondering about maybe now, are we overdone? We were 37% up at one point today, guys. So yeah, now we're only up 5%. So bag holding if you took it out to long today early, but we were only looking short. We talked about if it ever broke 55, that could be a problem, but that never happened. So we'll wait to see right now what's going on with Virgin Galactic, possibly taking out this day low of 44. But to me, that looks more like a bounce spot for me. So I don't know if we're going to go long or short on there, but Virgin Galactic right now, nothing too sexy as far as a trade, but I don't mind a 47 break to the upside, get a little momentum back for next week. Remember, the flight is July 11th, right? So we still have, that's still going to get played out. So we'll see how that goes down. But that's going to be my trade on space there. Blinn, yeah, we got out once. We're going to get out again probably as we've been trying to go long. These are just small trades. They're nothing really. I mean, we're stuck in this area. We thought that we could take this out. We should have took 20 cents there. We lost 20 cents. We got back in. Now we'll wait to see if it takes out this very bottom. And if that happens, that happens. And it is what it is. We're going to try to make a winner out of that one. But AMC, I think this was another one of the good trades here that we had today. We initially went long, then we went short and out. And since then, like, we have the very bottom of the day, and right now bouncing off VWAP. So we had that Iceberg research company, I guess, come out and say they're short AMC. That doesn't seem to affect it. Like, they came out with that right here, this move, which is why we hit the short. But I guess if they're short right here, that's no good. But they're probably short up there, right? Talking their own book. Part of me thinks that even shouldn't even be allowed. What about a break right now? 51 break upside on AMC, I think is worth a little bit of a test.
Yeah, you know, the chat keeps talking about NEO. Well, we both traded this the same way today, Sean, just a long, just above 51. And then I ended up getting out just underneath 50. Ended up being a tactical failure. I was looking for the breakout to the upside, obviously, and then put the stop underneath, and that completely fell apart all the way down to 48.50. And here we are now sitting comfortably above the 50 mark, sitting at 50.70, approaching this 51 once again. Now, this is actually an interesting way to approach this stock. Now, we know there's some data missing here, so ignore where that green candle is. There's some candles that are missing in terms of just data. So there's a lot of action. Just by the way it moved this morning, you could tell there's more action than you were expecting above 51. It was able to get all the way up to 51.50, 51.60 or so, and then completely fell apart, right? So now it's making its way back into that area. What you want to see for this to continue on going up, you want to get back into that 51.50-ish area and actually be able to hold well when some more selling comes in. If it can hold well after some selling comes in the same area, then I think you can say fairly well that there's enough strength in this market for it to continue on back up. And if it can, well, look out to 54, and then obviously 55 would be the high, but first target would be 53 through 54 if you can get that 51 area to confirm some buy-side support. So that's what I'm looking at for now. Neil, what's up?
Well, first, I just want to thank, I got the chat up now, guys, and I want to thank you for the apple bacon fritters for the win. Bacon to anything you can add, so like that works. So thank you, YA, for the super chat. We appreciate all of them. There is a stock earlier today. TAT Technologies, they did have an MRO deal with Honeywell. Was trading up more than 45%, but trading down on volume. But then there was a spike off of this key level. Always look out for these pre-market support levels, guys. Down here at about 815 or so, you did have a double bottom just below that at 8. It's trying to break out to 870 to end the week here. So TAT Technologies still very much in play, despite the sell-off that it had earlier on in the session. So if anyone caught that through 10, that was a fantastic one. I'm kind of kicking myself that I missed it.
You know what? I'm thinking about this 50.80 now to go here on AMC. 50.80 break. This is the spot right here. So I actually didn't even notice this. That high there, we're testing. Maybe I can zoom in now that we've shown you this. So these highs right here, 50.80, coincide with these bottoms. So yeah, we're going to look to go long, through 50.80 right now. I mean, it's not a bad position either way if you want to go long or short, but I just think the momentum bouncing off that VWAP there, we could get out if we ever do break below this. So I think there's a little bit of structure there for us on this trade. So that's what I'm looking at right now on AMC, if you guys are interested. It's a break here of 50.80. And where do I think that gets us? I mean, the last time we bounced off here, we went up to 51.30, then 51.70. So every time, I mean, this was not the greatest one, but we didn't really test lower. So we'll see here, 51.15. 114. But anyways, if we get a 50-80 long, I'll talk you through where I think we can go with that one now on that trade. So that's that right now. We just got out of Blinn again as it just keeps going down. You know what? I mean, enough is enough with this Microsoft. This is probably just a long now. I mean, now it's a long. I mean, it's been a long all day, but right there up to 277, 278, back now down to 277.50. So we're going to watch out for that. That's a good breaking spot there with the NASDAQ going upside. I mean, does NASDAQ have more in it? Because right now, Microsoft up that 2.21%. That's a pretty good looking trade for anybody there looking to go long through Microsoft, but you sort of missed the boat. What a great trade that was. We loaded up that in the 240s, so really happy with that trade, that's for sure. One more before we go, DD here. This was a good trade for me today. Again, one of my top ones. We held this all morning. I can't see it here. We did have this battle back. First we were long, then we were out, then we were short, I guess, and then we were covered there, and then we went long out here, and now it's doing nothing. But this is why we're not really getting into Uber, because I think it's trying to follow DD a little bit, but not doing anything. So we'll wait on this one here to come through. But right now, DD on the downside, not doing anything. And we did get a couple more donuts there downside as we break through VWAP. We're going to give it to 19 break now and just see if this can recover. This is another possible swing play, just like DD got beat up a little bit. Donut getting beat up today. So again, I don't know about the valuation of some of these names, but this is not horrible, down 10% today on DD, and NEO recovered nicely as well. MRIN bouncing around. Maybe we got to look at that.
Yeah, you look at these stocks, these tech stocks specifically, right? The big players, the Microsofts, the Apples that have been going in one direction without really kind of giving any chance of buyers to get out, take profit taking. This worries me when we go in one direction, just like this, because that means towards the end there's going to be a ton of profit taking, because any day traders that are up are going to want to take profit. Anyone who wants to take profit on the longer term levels, they're going to want to take profit for whatever reason going into a long weekend. So anytime you get a move like this without at least some form of profit taking in the chart, it kind of worries me a little bit of how much selling is going to come in right at the end. It doesn't always happen, but it's just a concern in the back of my mind when we go on a chart like this. You see Apple, you see Microsoft, right? They all look the same. No one's taking profit. Everyone's waiting or holding on, maybe hoping to get this thing with a positive imbalance, and it keeps on going higher. That's a real possibility, but at the same time, you do have to worry about what this thing is going to do if this decides that it wants to keep on going down because people want to get out, right? It has backed off these 278s. So what do we do in that situation? Well, we wait. I just took some futures positions here. I just got in at 42 even on the futures there. So where is it? Yeah, I've gotten some positions there. Finally starting to take a play at the end of the day, right? I'm trying to figure out how the programs are going to trade the end of the day, and I'm just making my trade based on that. So for now, I guess I'm not too concerned about the profit taking, but it's still a worry in the back of my mind because I am still long on the futures. I just got in at 52. We're up, what, a point already? A half a point already. So we're going to have to wait and see how this plays after 350. That's when the game really changes for the market, when the imbalances come out, and then when we have our closing programs come in right at the end of the day in the final few minutes there. So just be aware that for now, everything looks fine, everything looks positive, but things can change very quickly depending entirely on how the imbalances come out and how much profit taking needs to be done, if there is any to be done at all, if anyone wants to do anything at all. So we'll see how this one plays out in the next, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes or so?
All right, so we have leadership changes at IBM. Co-CEO Jim Whitehurst stepping down today. So again, I'm a holder of IBM. I bought this thing at 118. Oh God, don't tell me my day chart's not gonna load now. We bought this thing at 118. It made a nice move, man. IBM's been trading great up to 152 once the daily chart loads up. But I am long in here off this day's low. That was actually made just as the announcement came through. We tanked pretty hard. I guess they liked Whitehurst. I don't know that much about him, co-CEO, but this bottom here of 139.50, we're gonna see if that's gonna come into play here. So I don't see any reason why, if you know, I would assume the analysts that have looked at this, looked at the management changes, have sort of maybe decided now that, okay, we've made our move down. It's now down that 5%. That's a lot of market cap coming off for management change, especially like a big cap like IBM. So we'll wait to see. Old tech is new tech these days with Oracle, IBM, a lot of these new names taking off. So let's wait to see here. 139.50 right there as a bottom. So we're long right here, right now. 139.82, I believe, is our number. So we'll see if we can get upside. Target for this, I'd like to break through 140 and test this 150. So, sorry, 140.50. We'll put an offer just around here, maybe in the 30s, 140.30 or so. See if we can't catch a little bit of a dreamy move upside. Just hoping that it can get going here off those bottoms. We do have imbalances coming out. It's 10 cents in the money now. We made the mistake of not taking that on Blinn, but we're not going to do that on IBM. So let's wait to see 140.30 if we can get it. We'll wait on that one, but here we go. Upside right now, 140.30 for IBM. What's up, Neil?
Italy scored, apparently.
Apparently, I don't know.
If we're beating Belgium 2-0, that's unbelievable. So, people, yeah, my timing is way behind, but congratulations, everybody in Italy there. The cream always rises to the top.
And just to update that story, it was a story from earlier, but part of it was there was no specific reason given for Whitehurst leaving, and CEO Arvind Krishna did mention there isn't actually anyone that's been a successor that's been named, guys. So you are seeing under pressure, of course, IBM. I want to say to Dan McIsaac, thank you for doing this to me. Dan, you sent me this picture on Twitter of quite possibly the tastiest apple fritters I've ever seen in my life. Tell me where I can get them, and you can have all of my money. Those look absolutely delicious. I love getting them at the farmer's market because they look just like that. But Sean, I'm with you. You look at that daily chart on IBM here, and just to throw it back up, and you did have a cluster down at that 140. Looks like it should be support. It's a good double bottom there. That's a snap reaction in the morning. And remember, you get lower liquidity going into these holiday weekends, so you might get bigger dips off of the open. That's why some of those shorts are pretty good. So IBM maybe giving some value, and these guys put the game on the big screen next to me to distract me.
Yeah. It's just, that's just such a sick goal. These guys are beat. Italy's won 32 in a row. We clean sheeted for 12 straight games until extra time there. But okay, so now here we go. So AMC just breaks 50.80 right now. We'll see to the upside where we go from here, but 50.80 coming. I better not drive home through Little Italy because I made that mistake a couple weeks ago, and it was just their very first game, and that was insane. But I'm more likely to get out of my car and start to party with these guys. I don't even know what college is like right now. Those of you that know Toronto, it's lit up with Italians and going to be absolutely insane. So I live in a strong Portuguese neighborhood, but Portugal lost to Belgium, and now Italy is doing this. So you tell me about those two teams. But anyways, let's just move on from there. AMC, so here's the long, guys, 50.80. I'm looking for 51.14, 51.20. Thank you for the comments on the hair. Yeah, we finally got haircuts opened up here June 30th. So my man kept it open for me yesterday on Canada, and we got hopefully a good haircut. To the upside, 51.20 or so on AMC. We'll look to take that out. I'm just trying to review some of the new positions that we have on right now. So Ford right here, 14.83. We just took a piece out. We may just get the rest out of that one now as well. Ford, Wish, Palantir, IBM, they're all on board right now. What's up? Is that Neil again?
Yeah, absolutely. Just checking a Refinitiv here. It looks like we have a story from Reuters saying, Sean, your haircut looks absolutely fantastic. So that's all I wanted to say.
Okay, yeah. So thank you, everybody watching from Reuters there. Thank you so much for the comment on the hair. We're going to just keep on watching this. But Ford's not doing much. I'm really just excited about AMC. So we could just continue to watch AMC here and see where we go from here with this stock up to 50. We're long at 80 right now. It's not a horrible spot for me to take something out, here at this level, just ahead of this spot. So there it is. We'll take a little piece out there at 96. So there's a nice little win. It's only 15 cents for now. So it's nothing to go crazy about. It's not like Italy scored again, did they? Now we'll go to the upside, 51.50. Now we'll just see if we take it out. But there it is. We put that into our pocket, and now we'll wait to see where we go from here with AMC. Again, a name that we like, but very, very risky to say the least, I think, at this time of day. But it's not really trading too crazy. Still down that 6%, so we'll wait on that one. That's a good trade. Mr. Krispy Kreme, trying to make a move back up. My only real potential here for Krispy Kreme is the fact that possibly there's a buy imbalance coming out, right, for that. So we'll wait to see. We'll show this when it comes up. These aren't fresh, so just to give you an idea, we will get these at 350, which is now only a minute away. So we'll be able to check that out as we go for that. So that's coming up hopefully very, very soon. IBM trying to work. It's trying. It just bounced off 140. So do we take 20 cents here maybe? I'm debating taking that 20 cents and then waiting for that blow to the upside. So I think we'll do that again right now, hoping that we do get a little bump off the imbalances right now. So that'll be IBM. Wish still making moves to the downside as well. But again, we have a bid down here at 63, trying to cover that trade. And Ford still 9 cents. A whopping 9 cents in the money right now. So we will wait for that one as well. And yes, Neil, you have a very lovely haircut as well. Thank you to the Eternal Time Travel for that. And I'm sure that if we can, there it is, yeah. That was good. That was good. Okay, so yeah, we can show that again.
Okay,
guys, check out some of our shorts that we have up right now as well. Looks like Belgium, I guess, just scored, right? I don't know. Yeah, penalty kick. Okay, so there it is. Belgium scores as well. So, hey, this is going to be a great game, obviously, if it's not already. So, yeah, if you guys want some good football soccer, check that out right now after you're finished watching us, of course. Okay, so IBM again, one more time. Let's see where we go on this one. IBM to the upside, and we're just going to see if we can get this print right here around 140. Oh, the imbalances are out right now. So, here we go.
Yeah, the imbalances are positive, Sean.
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, you've been talking for a while there. I was just working a position on the futures there. You saw me long at 42 it was. I like the aggression that I was seeing, so I went ahead and took a decent position there. You see me on a bunch of actually entries. So I just got in 42, 43s and got out some here at 45 and 46s. So it was a fairly quick trade, I think. I'm actually going to start getting out some more. Actually, yeah, I'm going to get out some more. I was concerned that the problem is when you get something like this kind of trading activity towards the end of the day and we haven't taken profit yet, it could turn into a situation where there's a rush for the exit right at the end of the day, which I mentioned on stocks like Apple, Facebook, all the big names, right? Well, what are they doing? The imbalances on those names, well, they're just straight up as well, it seems like. So it wasn't really negative. No one's taken profit yet, which makes me think, how are we going to close this day, which could become a problem. I'm down to my final few contracts here on the futures. So I've done my trading on what I needed to do to kind of take this and try to make as much as I possibly can. And I'll just trail the rest of it. This is the 5-minute chart. Let me break it down because we're down to the final 5 minutes on our trading, essentially. So now I'm going to just take profit here. If we can fall back towards 45 or below 45, I'm going to go ahead and get out and just walk away from this trade. We'll take as much as we possibly can. We've done that. One thing I do have to worry about, CCL though. CCL was a position that I was working with from this morning, and I'm trying to bid my way out of this. Well, as you can see, CCL is not willing to go. I was hoping for a sell side imbalance so I can actually get hit on the bid side. It doesn't look like I'm gonna get that fill. So I'm gonna have to watch closely and try to get this out and make sure I get this out. We are day traders. We close out our positions by the end of the day. We're not holding anything. And it's a long weekend. We're not here on Monday. The market's closed. You don't want to hold anything if you're not if you're a day trader. If you're holding, obviously, for swing positions, that's a different story. But as a day trader, make sure you're flat by the end of the day, which is our situation. So I'm going to make sure that I get out of CCL because you don't want to be stuck in positions through a long weekend. I've been there, I've done, it's cost me quite a bit of money being in that position. Don't do it if you're a day trader. So just a couple things to keep an eye on as the market goes into the close. What time is it? 3:52. So in about 2 minutes, 3:53 actually, in about 2 minutes or so, we're gonna get an update from the floor. So the imbalances right now are positive, fairly positive in one direction. At 3:55, we're gonna get an update from the floor, which will update that imbalance. If that imbalance turns negative, you're going to see this market fall off because you already know people are looking to get out, take some profit on pretty much everything that's been running in one direction. So if you get a negative imbalance coming at the end of the day, well, you may have a problem going into the close. Sean?
Yeah, you know what? I'm just thinking about the same thing that you just mentioned right there, and I think we'll just get out of IBM now, reward ourselves. It tried that 140 there. You know what? Nah, let's just wait. Let's cancel our offer. We'll wait to see if we do get upside now. I mean, I was still looking at this 140.20 level there. Nice little run for IBM. We'll see if it can go. Blinn now at high a day. You guys know we were long that name, so that's going. So thanks for the update on that one. Palantir now, 24.40, man, I mean, not doing anything. We were hoping, let's check out the imbalances there. I know we threw to Arun pretty quick there. Pfizer, I mean, again, these are nothing. Like, we're not looking at these anymore. Arun just talked about them updating and how often that happens. So a little bit of knowledge there. But Citigroup, you know, I mean, these are not, I mean, just showing you, like, look, I mean, this is the minute chart. It's not doing anything. XOM, I think this is a high price for XOM. I've talked about swinging something possibly on that one. And there's AMC, guys. We just took that out. So that's going to be a win for us on AMC. Look, with only 5 minutes left, I would love to hold this, and we may even test the high of the day there. But, you know, I had to get out of this. High of the day, sorry, high of the day is 54. High of this, what I'm looking at right now, 52. We could test there. I just wanted to get out in case we did fall back in, but that's a win is a win is a win right there on AMC. So we'll go back-to-back jacks on that one. IBM also looking to go now. So we still have our 140.20. Hopefully that can come through and we can get a little bit of spike there. So that's going to be a good trade for us. And then right now, Palantir, again, it's the only ones. I'm just covering everything that we have left. Donut not moving. We could take this out for flat now, basically. What's our average price? 45, so whatever. 35s is right here. We will look at that right now. But OPEC and Russia talking about some stuff now, not really affecting oil. Oil's closed now, so oil's coming to the downside. Don't worry, Valeria, it's nothing that important. Whenever I say the word like Russia, she looks over at me and is like, what are you saying on that one? But 1940 coming through. So really the only thing I'm worried about now is IBM. And guys, it doesn't look like it wants to go. So let's just take our 20 cents out right now and you know, watch IBM probably rip to like 140.50. So we'll see if it comes back upside. But right now, I'm happy taking this out. I'm glad we picked that level at least. Give us some quick scalps. That's what we got to do here at the closing show.
Yeah, on the closing show, we do have to make some quick scalps. I've gotten out of CCL. I've closed out that position. I don't want to hold it. I'm also going to get flat fairly soon on the futures. I've done what I needed to do by going long, and I've got an order here. If I can get that filled, great. I'm trying to get out some more at 44.50. What I'm also thinking of doing is flipping this to the sell side. Just because I keep talking about it, right? Everyone wants to take profit. Everyone should be looking to take profit at least. And there's enough action here above 45.50 that makes me think I actually want to be on the short side of this. Let me wait a little bit longer. I'm going to wait right till the end of the day to take that or make that decision. The reason why you can wait, guys, futures closes 15 minutes later than the stock market. So the stock market closes 4 p.m. Eastern time. Futures market gives an extra 15 minutes, so 4:15 Eastern. So the traders, the futures trades can be done after the stock market is closed. It just runs on different hours, and just be aware. So I am completely flat on the futures now, but I do want to look to potentially go on the short side as I cancel that order in the 45 area. See if I can actually get that trade. I may change my mind, but just keep an eye on the position board at the bottom, because it may happen so quickly that I may actually not get a chance to say it out loud to you guys.
Holy crap.
What's up, Sean?
Yeah, no, AMC, yeah, so look, I'm really happy we got that, so we'll hit the cowbell for the winner, but again, you know, we get influenced. You guys heard what I said, that we were not most likely, I thought we had a chance to test this level. I didn't know we'd be that right, or I would have held on to it, but a good win there. I mean, whatever, that's the in there, so you guys can manage it however you want. So I'll just go, you know, big fireworks for that one to help us celebrate the 4th of July. There it is, so, and Canada Day for yesterday. Man, those fireworks are crazy in my neighborhood yesterday to the upside. Goes AMC, so there's that one. And let me guess, IBM's ripping as well. Okay, we got out at 140 there at IBM, so I don't feel so bad about that one. But at least we gave you some bangers there, and especially Blinn on the upside, that's still ripping. And then you asked, Dan, where did we get a wish? We just had enough of it. I mean, this is what we thought would happen, down to 60 again, but you know, with only 2 minutes left, we're out of that one. So there it is, 65. We'll take the middle of the range there. But again, it's a short off 12.25, so it's like a 60, 70 cent win there. So we'll put that in our pocket there and get ready to Have a good time. We're going on a little bit of a date night tonight, so I'm excited for that one. As the kid's back from university, he can take care of the little ones, and we'll go out and have some patio surfing tonight a little bit. So that should be fun. But yeah, only 2 minutes left. You're going to see Valeria on the bell. I don't think you have anything left, do you, Arun?
No, I'm completely flat, but the futures are falling off, and I'm looking to potentially short this. If we can get back into the 45 area, I am looking to potentially short this. I'm not willing to pay anything below that, though. 44.50-ish is where I'm looking. If I can't get that price, I'm not taking it. But hey, we got a minute and a half left. Market's going to get aggressive because it's a long weekend. We keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it again. No trading on Monday in U.S. markets. So anything that needs to be done today will be done right now, pretty much in the next 90 seconds.
Stop arguing with Valeria, Rob. Like, now you're going to see Rob do the bell. You guys tell me who you want to ring the bell. Rob or Valeria? Like, I don't know what was going on. I don't know how Valeria lost that, but okay. So now you're going to see Rob ringing the bell. No, we're just playing around. We want all of our teammates and members, I guess, teammates, to have some fun on the show. And Rob, you can see him there in the corner. There he is. There he is. You can see him right through my monitors. Oh God, did that just happen? Okay, all right, so yeah, oh shoot, I got overfilled on Ford now. I'm not paying attention. I just got overfilled on Ford, so that's fun. Now we'll wait to see, I'm short 93s, we'll just cover this for flat, but only 30 seconds left to go. It's almost your time to shine, my man. I just gotta find the 10 second, oh God, the 10-second countdown is coming up very, very soon, so I'm gonna get out of this Ford, and then we'll wait to see what happens next. But with only 15 seconds left, he's dancing, he's excited. It's Rob. He's gonna be on the bell. We're gonna hit the countdown now with only 10 seconds left, my friend. Let's go. I hope you guys all had a great day, a great evening ahead of you as well. We are now flat with only 3, 2, 1. Hammer that, my friend. There he is. He's Superman, that's for sure. Rob, thank you so much for hitting that bell. That was a real fun close. Neil, this is normally Brendan's job. You filled in quite admirably today. Let us know how these markets are, despite Valeria not wearing green.
We didn't need Valeria today for the green. She's good luck because she is the good luck charm for the green. I do not know how exactly that argument got won. I was saying let Valeria ring the bell because the market closed up today. S&P 0.7%. You see the Dow still holding at 0.5%. 1.1 because the NASDAQ is strong like a bull. And Brazil, that's what I'm talking about. Brazil's still leading things. You'll see Bitcoin and Ethereum mostly flat. But hey, the big moves can happen on the weekend. It was a lot of fun. Filling in for Brendan. I can tell you right now that he's the man. He does a fantastic job. So Arun, thank you for sitting in the chair and always giving your wisdom. And we got the bangers this morning, Sean. And of course, I think it's 2-1 at halftime. So Italy's still looking pretty good.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I traded 13 names today. And yeah, the eternal time travel, the same person that said that Neil's hair was looking pretty nice, also thinks that, wow, Rob, he's a hunk. Do you know what hunk means, Valeria? No. Pardon? Loser. Ouch.
Yes.
Ouch.
Yes.
That's a low blow. No, it means like very handsome, basically. Let's put it that way. So you're questioning that opinion. Okay, guys, anyways, it's been a very, very fun day. I want to say thank you so much to Arun for filling in, obviously. I don't need to keep thanking Neil. He's here every day, but thank you to Neil as well. Thank you to Rob, and thank you to Lucas on those 1s and 2s over there. No, what is happening here? Thank you to Rob. Thank you again, Arun. Hydration Nation in the building. Always a pleasure, man. We'd love to have Arun on as much as we can, so that's great. All of us drinking a little bit here tonight. So thank you so much to all of our team. For Arun, for Neil, for Valeria, for those 2 guys. I'm Sean, and we're the tradertv.live team. Stay tuned for our trade of the day. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. It should happen automatically. See ya. Have a good weekend.
Bye, guys.